Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Creative Kloud. My name is Amanda. Before we delve into this particular episode, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and most importantly share. So for this segment, I think ladies are going to be really interested because we have makeup artists in the house. And to my left, I have Onome, and this is Bisola and Oyime. So first of all, makeup is very, sometimes I feel like it's complicated. I don't know if it's because of maybe my personality, but it's a bit complicated because I can do my makeup in 5 minutes. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Because all of you look at me in a weird way. I can do my makeup in 5 minutes. But then when a professional artist is doing something for you, they spend like maybe 45 minutes to an hour. Some people can actually spend an hour, 30 minutes. Somebody has spent 2 hours before. So why is that? Because for example, I can meet someone and say, I just want to do something simple like day-to-day look, and they spend 45 minutes to an hour. And then if I'm doing my day-to-day look, I can spend 5 minutes. Why?
So I think there's a difference between personal makeup and actually attending to a client.
Okay.
So it applies to me too. Like on a Sunday, I'm rushing to church, workers meeting, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. But once you're paid for a job, you have to deliver. Even if you can deliver in 30 minutes, but once a client is paying a certain amount, they expect you, if possible, spend a day and pay you 350 and you're done in 1 hour. Why? So I think that mentality too is there. Yeah. And also you need time to do a good job.
But my 5 minutes does not even last for like half the day. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Anyway. So, okay, we'll come back to that. So moving on, what is beauty to you guys? According to you guys, what is beauty? What's beauty?
To me, beauty is basically whatever you deem fit. Beauty is whatever you want to create. I don't think right now, I think we're in a time where beauty is not limited to a certain look or a certain style or a certain race, color. It's limitless. So beauty is whatever you deem fit at this point.
Okay, and what beauty to you?
That was a safe one. Well, I agree with Brega. Beauty is whatever you want it to be.
Okay, before we continue, we're going to come up with a safe word.
Yes, please.
That's because we can go on and on and on. And even myself, I can go on and on and on. And we just run out of time when answering questions or asking questions. So we have to come up with a safe word. It can be from fruits to colors, anything, food, whatever.
Okay.
Safe word.
Sugar.
So we're against the sugar.
Okay.
Sugar is the safe word.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on. Do we think everybody looks good with makeup?
I think everybody looks better with makeup.
But I've seen some people that, like, by the time they put some makeup, I'm like, what?
They probably use too much makeup.
Or it's not done properly.
It's supposed to enhance your beauty. So if you overdo it, you might end up looking worse. Or you might end up not looking as good as you know.
Yeah, but there's some people who do their makeup pretty nicely, but then they just have a very nice natural look that is just very like you're like, oh, this person just looks really pretty. But then by the time you look at the head, like, okay, so I saw a post and then they were talking about how guys can differentiate makeup. So what is heavy makeup, and then what's like normal, like wedding makeup? Is wedding makeup heavy makeup?
Well, it depends on what you're going for. Makeup is done in layers, in different stages to the application. But what differentiates you from a regular makeup applicator and a makeup artist is the ability to make it still look like yourself.
So what's heavy makeup? Because I'm people like, I see heavy makeup.
Heavy makeup is when you say that one. You know, or when you can't open your eye too much, or when you're opening your eye, your eyelashes touching your eyebrow. Yeah,
But I think now basically
too much.
For makeup is what your client wants. I might have my preference, but it still doesn't stand. So what do you want? Do you want your eyes loud? Do you want your lips loud? So I think it's what the client wants. I can only suggest, but at the end of the day, they're paying.
So tell us, like, run us through your journey of makeup. How did you start?
Okay, I'll say I never liked makeup.
Okay.
Yes, so there was strike in school. I was in Unilag and 6 months, pretty long. and that was the only interesting thing that seemed like I could learn, because there was tailoring but no makeup. And from there, I didn't have the business plan, but from there, makeup evolved.
Okay, so what did you learn? Did you learn right there?
I learned in
Or...
Daystar. It was a
Oh, I
skill
see.
acquisition, yeah.
Nice. So was it like a class, or there were like several classes, or
No, it was a 2 weeks class.
so like you just learned makeup in 2 weeks and the next thing you are
I
just a hot
learned,
shot?
but I would not say I didn't learn to go into business. I just learned basically for learning's sake. I was not even interested. I wasn't top 5 after the exam, but I just learned. But after then, I found that there is something I could make money from, and I liked it as a passion.
So after your 2 weeks, did you obviously kept on practicing and all that?
My sister
So
was my canvas back to back.
so how did so there's a difference between normal everyday makeup to like somebody who calls themselves a professional. So how did you get to that level of being like a professional makeup artist?
I would say practice, consistency, and also learning, because you can never stop learning. So I didn't just do 2 weeks and change my Instagram handle to professional makeup artist. Yeah, it takes a process of time. Then once people start to recognize what you're doing and start giving you credits for it, it helps you to know that, oh, I'm doing something right. So I'll say consistency.
Okay, so how did you start? I see a lot on your page. It's very. We'll get into that after.
Okay, I also started in uni. I think I was at a point in my life, that was my 4th year, and I was lost. I knew I couldn't continue what I studied.
What were you studying?
Architecture. So I was praying to God, like I need a way out, because this is not the way out for me. And then I was doing an overnight one day in my friend's mom's office. She was a lecturer, and then I was just browsing, trying to research for my assignment, and then I came across a YouTube video, and that was it.
Wow,
A makeup YouTube video. And
so you learned from YouTube?
I learned from YouTube, yes.
Interesting. So how long did it take you?
1 year.
Wow.
1 year. I had, at the point when, I think after like 6 months from that time, I had over 1,000 videos on my laptop. I didn't have any architectural material. It was just makeup. Everything was just makeup.
So I can actually learn how to do it.
Yes,
very interesting. So, but then you have to have like patience and all that.
You have to have,
because it's very frustrating when you're trying to draw your eyebrows, and then you look at the eyebrows you've drawn and it doesn't even look like.
I had a lot of times where I would cry. Well, at the time I was learning how to highlight and contour, and I was using the wrong materials, and I was watching the video and I was wondering why I wasn't getting it. I just threw all the makeup on the floor and started crying, and I called my friend like, I can't do this. But yeah, it was a long process, but eventually.
Okay, that's really nice. How did you go into makeup anyway?
Okay, when I was about to start NYC, it was postponed for like 2 weeks, and I was like, okay, what am I going to do within these 2 weeks? So I saw this ad for a makeup class with mod for 2 weeks. Yeah, so I signed up, and then that's how I started doing makeup. But I was just learning to do on myself, because I wanted to know how to do makeup on myself, and then I discovered that, oh, I actually like it. And I'm actually not so bad at doing it on other people. So I just kept practicing and all. So I was doing it on and off. And then last year, I actually started doing it full time.
So what do you enjoy the most when you're doing makeup? What's the experience like for you? It's very different. Like the experience as a client is very different from the experience of the makeup artist. So what's it like for you doing someone's makeup?
Well, I think it's
like
not.
What's going on through your head when you're doing someone's makeup?
I just really want to. I think the most satisfying thing for me, doing makeup, is the reaction of the client
looking
afterwards.
at the mirror
Yeah,
wow,
that's the most satisfying thing.
When
so
it comes together at the end.
yeah, that joy.
So what's your highlight as a makeup artist? So like you're a makeup artist. What's the highlight of the whole thing, of the grand? Every single thing, like what's the highlights?
Like, what do we strive for? Or
like, okay, maybe I'm a makeup artist, and then my highlight is being able to get as many clients as I can get in a month. Or my highlight is people leaving my studio knowing that they look really, really beautiful, like they got what they expected. Or my highlight is the money I'm getting. And we'll get to the money aspect later. But what's your highlight?
I think it cuts across
everything.
everything. Yes.
Yeah.
Also getting students to train, organizing a class, getting people to pay. It shows that, oh, I think from you, I'm sure you're very excited with your concluded class. Because once you put out something there and people are willing to pay, it shows you're doing something right. So I think that is a highlight. Doing brides and they're excited, they will tell you that, oh, people referring you to is a highlight. So
Okay, so when a client is not happy, how do you correct that? Because I've been in situations where maybe I'm in a makeup studio and the different people are doing different people's makeup. Then when somebody just shouting my eyebrows, my this, my color, the color you use on my eyes. So how do you correct such mistakes
When
when
I
it
was starting
happens?
out makeup, I don't like stress. I just give them the money back. I'm sorry. Yeah, I give the money
after
back.
the makeup,
Yes. Or sometimes I even tell them, I owe you another service because I know that I didn't do a good job. I just
okay,
give
what
the
of
money back.
if you did a good job and they feel you did not do a good job?
We're
So
going
does that
to
happen
sit
to
it
you?
out.
Does that happen to you sometimes?
I don't think I've had a crazy client. I've had one that made me cry, but it was not. That was even before the job.
Okay, so no names, but who has been your craziest client?
I can never forget September 12th. I have the date. Like, okay, I walked into the hotel and I brought out my products. I was actually starting, but I knew I had things. And the next thing from the door, she just like, what was all these cheap products?
Wow.
And I'm like, makeup is investment, and you're saying my products are cheap. And that whole scenario just like I lost my morale. Trust me, if I could wing your eyeliner, everything disappeared.
Oh,
So I really
wow.
felt bad. I went home in the bus and I almost passed my bus stop because I just kept thinking that, are you sure you can
But did
do
you still
makeup?
do the makeup for her?
Was it
Because
last
you
year?
didn't do it.
No, I did it. That was the
You did
mistake.
it.
I should have left immediately.
But did she like it?
She would have liked it, but I think she just wanted me to feel bad about everything because I still did her sister, and the sister had no issue, but she gave me her time.
So there are some clients that are just tough,
Yeah, yeah.
and some people are just not
paid you?
nice.
She paid after.
She paid after.
At least she still paid you. Some people just not pay.
No,
They
she
will
paid,
just
but
argue with you and
she
they just be
added
arrogant.
insults to the payment.
I don't like when you offer services, especially if the service provider is you should learn to just grow a thick skin and just
So what has been
yeah.
your craziest clients ever?
I don't really have. I try to.
Avoid such situations.
I try to understand the personality of the people I'm working with before I go in. Like when a client calls me and they're asking me things like, "What do you have in your kit?" Like, I tend to avoid people like that because you're not about the skill. Yeah, you're
The
I don't know.
energy that you're giving already is.
So I don't really people that try to book me and say, oh, I'm booking you because I feel like you're popular. I only want to be booked for the service that I can provide for you,
Yeah.
nothing more.
So you guys haven't really had any crazy.
Well, for me, not a crazy client, but it was when I first started, like 3 or 4 years ago. So I was just starting, and it was a last-minute job. She was already acting somehow because I told her I had like 2 other clients. She was still asking me, oh, and can you come at this particular time? I was like, I told you that I have someone, so I won't be able to come to till so and so time. Got there, dropped my makeup box. First thing she said was, please don't let your box touch my chair. I was like, okay. Started the makeup, she just kept complaining. Then she even gave me her eyeshadow palette. I used it, then she was still saying, no, it's too dull. I was like, if you had allowed me use my own palette, it would not be like that. And in the end, she was just like, you know what, never mind, don't worry. And I carried my box and I left.
Oh wow.
But like if this it was now, I feel like I probably wouldn't have taken the job because from my messages already, she was already acting weird. So
Yeah. So how do you stay up with trends? So there are different trends that come out like season to season. How do you guys? Because I don't even know anything. I'll just see like one new style and I'm like, okay, interesting. And then I'll just see one new thing. I don't even know what it is anyway. But so how do you stay up to trends like different styles, different trends, different brands, and all that?
You educate yourself. You just keep learning. Learning never stops. You have to educate yourself. No, you get left behind.
Yeah, and I also feel not every trend that comes out, like
you have
there's,
to do
I don't even want to say this trend.
quickly browse.
Yes, exactly. Because you have your clients because of something, so that doesn't mean because this particular trend is out, I am changing to Mrs. A's type of trend. So I think you can improve, but know why you're here, know why people are booking you. So don't necessarily dive because something is trending.
I think it's very important to learn to be versatile. Like it's good to know a bit of everything.
Yeah.
You don't know what the industry can throw at you. You don't,
Yeah.
because you want to be able to take jobs from every area of the industry. You should also learn to be versatile, but still be true to yourself.
Yeah. So there are so many makeup artists around, like a lot, a whole lot, a lot. But what makes your work unique?
I don't know. I just do my
For
thing.
me, most people that book me say they book me because I do very simple looks.
Yeah.
So a lot of people that call me, they always say, "Oh, I called you because I like how your makeup is very simple, and I want to still look like myself." So for me, I'm not like heavy-handed. Some people would actually ask me like use more like people that really want to look very made up. But for most people that book me, it's because they want it very simple.
Yeah.
So
So what makes your work unique?
So far, I'll say I get lots of dark skin clients.
Okay.
And I don't know, I think the mentality is that most makeup artists do not retain their skin color. I don't know, maybe because I'm dark, but they feel safe with the fact that, oh, she's dark skinned, she will maintain. So I think most people, I don't think it's about the artist. Most times the client wants to look lighter. But I'll say from my side, I get lots of dark skin wanting me to maintain their skin color.
Okay, so out of all the celebrities out there, who is like your best, should I say, celebrity makeup? Out of all the faces, maybe they're going for like Met Gala, award shows, all that. Like, who's your best celebrity makeup? No, makeup. Like a celebrity that their face always looks a certain way.
Jordan Woods. I'm hugely inspired by Jordan Woods.
Why?
She's just fine. She's so fine.
makeup
Her makeup is flawless. I love it. Yeah.
So what about you?
I like Kim's makeup.
Why?
I don't know. It's like it doesn't look the same every time, but it looks the same. I don't know how to.
So okay, how?
Yeah, cause she's with one makeup artist, but he just gets everything. I don't know. Kim is a doll, so he's just perfect. Yeah, so I really like.
So what about
I
you?
like Kim's makeup, and I also like Zendaya's makeup.
Okay.
Makeup herself, right?
Yeah, she does it herself. I like how she always just looks snatched, but still like it's
Okay, so that means I can
subtle.
really learn this makeup thing for myself.
Yes, you can.
I can. Okay, so my question is, what's the process of doing like a very nicely done makeup? Because when I'm doing my makeup, I just draw my eyebrows. I don't really pay too much attention. As long as I've drawn it, I've drawn it, and then I've done a little bit of yes, and then see, I'm not really a makeup person, and I'm doing a little bit of that, and then I just use my foundation. And if I want to use eyeshadow that I use eyeshadow that. If I don't, fine. I use mascara and then I'm done. And then that's pretty much it.
How about foundation? You don't do foundation.
Sometimes it's fine. So sometimes I don't do foundation. So like, what's the routine? What would you say? Like, I think does everybody have their own unique routine when they're doing? So what's your own unique routine?
Oh no, everybody follows the same process. If
Okay.
that's what you're talking. It's basically the same process.
Basically the same process.
Yeah.
So what's the same? What's basic? Because there's so many people who don't really know how to do makeup, and then they are too lazy to go for master classes. So maybe you should just give a breakdown. You can write it down somewhere, and you follow it.
If you're too lazy to go for a master class, or watch a YouTube video, the process for your makeup application is you start by defining your brows, then you make your eyes pop, maybe a little eyeliner or maybe mascara, then your foundation. You set your foundation with powder.